8h35, la nuit bat son plein à Saint-Étienne. Et comme vous le voyez, je ne suis pas seule. La Team Rinse termine cette petite soirée de festival, ce beau vendredi soir, avec une DJ, une résidence de nos cousins, Rinse FM. Et il s'agit de DJ Bus Replacement Service with the best name ever. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I can't feel my face with this mic.
Can you feel the microphone?
I can feel a dull ache. Bonjour à tous. Je m'appelle DJ Bus Replacement Service. That's all the French I know. Hello. I am wearing this mask because I got hit in the face by a pickleball last night. I don't normally do interviews like this.
Even this is the best story I've ever heard. What happened with this ball yesterday?
Yeah, so my friend Jason, hi Jason, he was right in front of me across the net and it just hit me like straight on, and I had to play the rest of the night with a bag of ice on one hand and then swinging a pickleball paddle with the other.
Oh wow! Does it hurt?
It's swelling down on my lip.
Does it feel better now?
Yes, it fucking stung last night. I'm really glad it's not in pain anymore. It just looks like I have a good cold sore on my lip now, so.
It's very hard to concentrate with you. Do you know it? Have someone ever told? No, because it's the first interview with the mask. Yeah? Okay. So I think we got something tonight.
It's good to have a world first.
Yes. Let me just... Hopla. That's better.
Thank you.
So how was this set? Because we are here for Positive Education Festival. How was it?
Yeah.
Did you burn it?
It was amazing. The crowd was amazing. The sound was huge. I was standing on some pallets that the stage crew were very, very kind to get for me, but it was vibrating so hard that one of them kept pushing back, and I nearly fell into the gap between the DJ booth and the pallet because the bass had moved it back like a foot. So I'm glad to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could you name one or two bangers you played tonight for our listeners, because they are really thirsty with good sound, you know?
Oh yes. There is a new producer called Cry.nn. I played a couple of tracks by them. I think one of them was called Clip God that I started with. And also shout out to Lobster B. I played a track of his called Donkinator. And I think that went down quite well.
Yeah? Was it your first Positive Education Festival?
Yes, it was.
Yeah?
I've heard very good things about it because my...
What things?
That it's great. My husband had played here, I think, last year.
But cheers to your husband.
Yes, cheers to my husband.
So he told you good things about it. What does that represent for you to be here tonight? Did you know Saint-Étienne before? I guess no.
No, I know the band. But I haven't been here before, and I felt a lot of really good energy from the crowd. And as people know, I'm winding down my DJing at the end of this year, and festivals like these really make me feel like I'm sort of ending just part of my life on a high note. So I felt very, very good.
Do you like to play in France? Are you coming often in our beautiful country?
Yeah, really recently I have. I last played in Paris in June at La Machine de Rousse.
Ah, the best club ever.
Yeah. Oh, it's got great air conditioning, and if there was a fire, there were lots of different places to escape. So
yeah.
Well done. But the party was just pumping. Take Latex curated the thing, and that's how I met Etienne for you, and Nefati, and Oakley Williams, and Detroit. And in fact, the whole lineup just made me feel so inspired. And I've played. I think there was another festival called Visions 999 in Brest, which also had a really good ride. I think I'm learning now that the French crowd kind of like it weird, and that's great.
Yeah, the French crowd, I think, is the best.
Yeah, really, really good.
But not as good as your mask is. But that's different things.
Awesome.
So tonight was sadly one of your last DJ sets at the moment. Yeah. Can you tell us more about this announce you did very recently on Instagram?
Yes.
Yep.
I've become really, really obsessed with pickleball, and I'm really glad that I have somehow manifested Mixmag mentioning pickleball in one of the articles because of my announcement. But it takes a lot of time to, I think, train and prepare for tournaments. And I started playing for fun earlier this year, but I started doing better than I thought and getting medal with tournaments. And now I really want to take it to the next level. But, that involves, being really disciplined about training. And, I've spent the past couple of months doing DJ gigs and pickleball tournaments in the same weekend. It's kind of hilarious and weird, but it's hard. And I think now I want to sort of throw my passion into pickleball and seeing how far that goes. The same thing that I did with EJ. I was kind of just sticking my music out there and see how far that goes. And I'm really proud of what I did. But I think it's time to properly dedicate myself to another song.
Like open a new chapter. Okay. So how long have you been DJing now? It's been a while.
And as DJ bus replacement, it's actually been a while, but it's only been about the past 5 years where I wasn't just sort of playing for friends and for, petrol money, kind of touring and things like that. And, thanks to playing at free rotation where it kind of all started. And then after that, I think the next big thing here is the mix for Resident Advisor. It just went crazy from there.
Okay, and how long have you been a Rinse resident now? Because you have one of the best show ever on Rinse FM. We have to talk about it.
Yeah. I started, 2019, so maybe a couple years. And then doing Meritol for 3 years.
Okay. And you also did morning shows, right?
Yeah,
like for how long?
And I love doing a show to a theme. Give me a theme and I'll just try to find the weirdest stuff about it. My favorite themes are food and sports. And then doing like the morning show, obviously, like the Green morning theme, and that was really fun to do.
What is the special things with that kind of morning shows? Because you have your imprint on it, if I can say that.
No, well, I suppose, you want to get people like energized because the morning shows are kind of windy and bright, and you're gonna have like, tunes to kind of get you going. But I kind of find things like, I think the only track I can think of right now that I played is a track called Versace Breakfast. And it's sort of like SoundCloud mumble rap talking about just throwing different words together about associated with breakfast and like, I don't know, what luxury brands and just random stuff that's loosely related to the theme that I'm trying to, or the theme that I'm asked to do something about.
And why have you decided to name yourself DJ Bus Replacement Service? I guess we are asking you this one like all the time, but what a name!
So this is the full official story. Many years ago, a couple friends of mine and I and Tony, we were walking in the park, like Allen Hampstead news in London, and we were just coming up with the worst baby names. And I came up with Bus Replacement Service. But I didn't use it like as a DJ name at the time. I think I just sort of kept it in my back pocket for many years until the moment was right to like introduce it to the world, and that's how I got it.
And then, why the mask came? How did it came?
Around the time I started to DJ, I was really obsessed with North Korean pop music. I feel there's a really special thing about it because North Korea is quite isolated from the rest of the world. And so what they think of as pop music and then what's popular is kind of developed in their own cultural vacuum. And so their pop songs are like, they were absolute bangers, but they're really creepy as well. And I started like digging, going into like, message boards that are only written in Cyrillic trying to find MP3s of stuff that's really hard to buy because you have to get it out of North Korea somehow. But there's a group called the Panchombo Electronic Ensemble, or PEE. They're like the best, I don't know, pop like techno group. But they're not techno. Electronic is kind of a misnomer. They just sort of do a lot of song praising Kim Jong-un and how great the military is, and sometimes they do kind of romantic songs. My favorite one is it translates to "Don't Ask My Name" by Lee Pyong-suk. That's a band. And also, I found it in a web shop called the Ministry of Masks, and this is like the least scary mask that I saw.
Yeah. But that one is really cool. Can you breathe properly?
Not really, which is why I don't play for longer than 2 hours, because I really start to have breathing more.
How do you do if the DJ set is staying like 3 hours?
I can't. I just say
Goodbye.
no, like I can't play for more than 2 hours for safety reasons.
Okay, so you still have 2 other DJ sets before the big closing, if I can say that. What are they? What are them?
Yeah, so the next one coming up is at the end of November in London at A Glove That Fits. And that's with, I think the party's called the Eurotunnel Party.
Okay.
And I'm doing my first back-to-back DJ set with Écoutez for you.
It's the first one?
Well, yes, it's we previously only played together on Rinse France.
Yeah.
And that was like an introduction from Techie. We thought that, musically we're really compatible. I was like, okay, let's see. But I'm glad that I said yes, because in Etienne, I feel like I have found my DJ twin.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Do you have any word for him? Because I'm sure you will be locked with us.
Yeah. Hi, Etienne. I'm really looking forward to smashing it out with you in November, and thank you for being my friend, and I'm so glad that we have crossed paths in this crazy world.
Okay, so after that, what will your 2024 be about?
Hopefully lots of pickleball tournaments and winning more medals.
So that's the year for that. Okay, do you have any word to conclude for Rinse listeners? For me, for us?
Yeah, well, thank you to everyone who's ever tuned in to our show, my show, and sending in feline shout-outs. I love to see how feline shout-outs kind of get spread out, and I've seen feline shout-outs done at other parties, and people holding up photos of their cats, like showing it to me and Tony while we're playing at a day. Well, thanks for giving my cat a shout-out. I love it.
Perfect. That's the best last word I've ever had. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to meet you. Thank you.
You too.